Hi, my name is Charlotte, and this is a persuasive speech that I prepared for my freshman year speech class in college that I'm going to reenact now for you. Here we go. Imagine if half the people in this room could not communicate efficiently. This half of the room couldn't think for themselves. This half of the room couldn't help others. This half of the room would be kept to themselves and muffled for so long that their confidence would deplete quicker than a popsicle melts in the summertime. This half of the room would see themselves and each other as lesser beings, while this half of the room continues to thrive, develop, succeed, and achieve. This phenomenon is what occurs every day when girls are not encouraged to succeed. Luckily, there are organizations that exist to assist in combating the submission we force roughly half the world's population into. Becoming members or volunteers with organizations such as these is pivotal to the growth of our nation. Therefore, as a Girl Scout for 16 years and counting, it is my obligation to instill upon you that it is essential for people like us to encourage girls to join Girl Scouts and for us to become volunteers with Girl Scouts in order to counteract the low self-esteem girls face and lack of connection between girls and their communities. I will begin by discussing the necessity of Girl Scouts by highlighting the repercussions of not having it. Girl Scouts is girl-led for girls, meaning it is designed based upon specific needs according to girls. Girl Scouts of the USA says their mission is to help girls develop their full potential, relate to others, and develop values to guide their actions. There are areas in our country where girls do not have role models or opportunities to become role models. Impoverished areas such as these lack positive occupational outcomes for girls, which contributes to lowered self-esteem in those girls. Stephen Dubner and Stephen Levitt, co-authors of the book Freakonomics, said that girls in areas such as these are less likely to set demanding goals for themselves and more likely to remain in the areas in which they grow up, despite the negative circumstances of the locations. As a result, low self-esteem further encroaches upon these girls, which causes an inability to make decisions, recognize strength, and decreases confidence, according to representatives from the Mind and Mental Health Charity. Without girls getting involved in their communities, there's a lesser sense of camaraderie amongst communities. On a larger scale, this means we have decreased diversity in local and national representation and dialogue. In other words, letting girls fall by the wayside instead of improving their involvement in the world only contributes to an increased monotony and degradation of our nation. Girl Scouts is pivotal in bolstering the attitudes of young girls, which leads me to my solution for how we can all take part in encouraging their growth. Girl Scouts redefines possibilities for girls. Girl Scouts of the USA creates an environment which surrounds girls with work in civic engagement, faith, the environment, and STEM programs. This is not unique to individual girls either. Every registered Girl Scout has the opportunity to experience activities in each of these fields. In my own years in being involved in Girl Scouts, I have dug for fossils, programmed robots, learned outdoor skills, interacted with historical moments, been first aid certified, and countless of other activities. The opportunities and choices I got to experience in these activities allowed me to make choices and discover my passions for my life. Every girl who is involved in Girl Scouts and gets to experience these activities has a similar outcome. They experience activities and make choices that lead them to discover their passions, to better themselves and their communities. To continue to create a world where girls can flourish and help others, it is a necessity that we volunteer with Girl Scouts and encourage girls to become Scouts. There is a line in the Girl Scout law that says, "Make the world a better place." This is entirely possible, but it is best done through Girl Scouts, which I will show you how. Each badge and award that Girl Scouts have the opportunity to earn have a take action aspect to them, which requires them to take knowledge that they learned in the beginning stages of the badge and apply it to a real life scenario in the latter stages of the badge. The actions involved in these criteria allow girls to see firsthand their capabilities in identifying problems and producing solutions for those problems in their own communities. This creates an increased sense of self-confidence in these girls, which PBS states allows them to think critically about the world around them, have a voice in making decisions, and solve issues on their own. The Juliette Gordon Low House states that Juliette Gordon Low, the founder of Girl Scouts, was raised in a family that believed their privilege gave them a duty to give back to their communities and their countries. By getting involved in Girl Scouts, we are contributing to the giving back that Juliette Gordon Low's family desired for her and, in connection, the outcome of Girl Scouts. By getting involved, we allow our nation to become a brighter area filled with motivated individuals who desire to succeed. Service projects done by Girl Scouts don't help just themselves or just the people that it is directly related to, but also everyone that those people come into connection to afterward. Girl Scouts of the USA marks that half of the current U.S. businesswomen were once involved in Girl Scouts, and 73% of current female Senate members were once Girl Scouts. The success and backgrounds of these individuals allows budding Girl Scouts to have motivation to succeed in a similar way, so that these numbers can continue to increase. This can, of course, only be done once we get involved with Girl Scouts, though. Luckily, it is easy to get involved in Girl Scouts, even if you're not a girl. The first step to do this is to reach out to your local service unit. Most service units have forms of social media, such as Facebook pages, where they can contact current members of Girl Scouts and allow them to know about upcoming programs that are happening within the service unit. Once you find one of these service units, all you have to do is ask if they are looking for any volunteers for upcoming events. It's likely you'll be given a simple task such as chaperoning, cooking, cleaning, or helping with service projects. Doing these activities allows you to be directly involved in mentoring Scouts. If you're less comfortable being so directly involved, it's likely you have information that can help Girl Scouts. Many badges that Girl Scouts have the opportunity to earn have a requirement to have the girls talk to an expert. If you studied something in college or have a very detailed occupation or hobby, it's likely you have information that could allow girls to earn a badge. So offer your expertise. The second component to broadening the expanse of Girl Scouts is to encourage girls to join. If everyone in this room encourages 6 girls to join Girl Scouts, nearly 100 more girls will benefit from the positive impacts of scouting on their lives. If everyone at this school encourages 6 girls to join Girl Scouting, nearly 10,000 more girls will be positively impacted by Girl Scouts. Integrating with this organization is essential so that we can boost awareness of the positive impacts Girl Scouts has on individuals and their communities. Making girls aware of the world around them and their capabilities of creating and sustaining solutions should be in demand in our country. Volunteering and encouraging girls to grow via Girl Scouts should be in demand in our country. Thank you.